What is up, everybody?
Why'd you say it like that? You're not a DJ.
Oh, DJ Richie D.
I hate it.
You hate it?
I hate that. Don't do that.
We get a blowout?
A what?
A blowout. You like the hairstyle?
With what hair?
I'll grow it out.
Oh, no.
You don't like the idea of me growing out my hair?
No, I don't. Your beard, maybe.
Maybe. I like the idea of me growing my hair out.
I'm sure you do.
Sometimes I always tell myself, sometimes I tell myself that I'm going to let my hair grow, and then I let it get so long, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
How about I cut mine and you grow yours out?
No, don't like that idea at all.
No deal?
I like your hair.
Okay.
Your hair is fantastic.
Okay.
It looks great.
Okay. All right. Being kind of weird.
You just got your hair done, actually.
I did.
Tell us all about it. Spill the tea, honey.
Okay, why are you being like this? What is in that shake over there? What do you like? What do you mean? What do you want to know about it?
I want to know what color you got. I want to know
What color would you call this?
how you got it cut.
What? With scissors?
No, I mean like the style.
Style is a trim.
It's just a trim
Yeah, and face framing.
and face framing,
Mm-hmm.
just so people know where your face is.
Yeah.
Is it like 16-inch on center or 32-inch on center?
I don't even know what that means.
Huh.
What does that mean?
Framing. My dudes will get it.
Oh.
It was a good joke.
Okay. You're so funny. You're so funny.
By the way, it's halftime of the Suns game. They're currently winning 54-51 against the Clippers in game numero tres. By the time you hear this, they will be on game numero cuatro.
Okay, thanks for that.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Wild.
Someone's going to be listening to this, not watching basketball at all, and going, oh my God, it's halftime.
Yeah.
Turn the game on.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We were just talking about how basketball players are gigantic babies, and Emily doesn't think so.
I really don't.
I cannot believe you try to compare them to football players.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I just think all sports, they're all babies.
They are. They get paid an ungodly amount of money.
To throw legit temper tantrums.
The Eagles quarterback, guess how much he just signed for?
I don't know. I don't know.
$51 million a year.
That's ridiculous.
2 years ago, they were like, we're going to trade him.
Insane. And don't they get paid more if they make it to the playoffs and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, like he gets a bonus and stuff.
That's stupid.
Yeah. $51 million a year.
A good old American dollar right there.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And like I said, 2 years ago, they were like, I think we might trade him.
That's so crazy to me.
2 years later, here's $51 million a year.
I literally could not imagine getting paid that godly amount of money.
5 years, $255 million. He'll make $255 million just on his contract alone if he plays it out for the next 5 years.
That's stupid.
That is more money than I will ever see in a lifetime.
That is so stupid.
Yeah.
Literally.
Crazy.
Whatever.
Crazy. All right. Well, Emily sent me a really cool article. And just so we're all clear, it was medically reviewed by the Scientific Advisory Board. So we're not just sending you BS. This is legit BS.
Are you kidding me? And it's an older article too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's still the same.
Science is science.
Science is science, When does science ever change? I mean, it's not like they just canceled the first round of COVID vaccines or anything. It's crazy. All right, so this particular article is 5 myths about parenting. There's Zeus. There's
What?
No.
I don't even know. This is the only one I know.
I think Hercules.
Aphrodite.
There you go. Good one.
What's the one with the snake?
Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all I got. Pegasus.
They're like, do you mind? And you're like, don't Medusa. Don't mind if I do so.
Trash.
Terrible joke.
Trash.
Where's my... There it is. All right. Myth number 1. if your kids aren't happy, something is very wrong. That statement is a myth, is what this article is saying.
Do you agree or disagree?
100% agree. If we really believe that children.
Wait, you agree that it's a myth?
Oh, I agree that it's a myth.
Okay.
If we really believe that children are going to be successful in the world by thinking that everything is just so hunky dory, that they're going to be happy all the time, they are already set up for failure.
Agreed.
Like, honestly, how many times a day are you like, that's disappointing? Or, kind of sad?
Yeah. No.
Versus like, man, I'm really happy right now.
I mean, something would be wrong if you're happy 24/7.
Very true. Very true.
I mean, right? Like,
But I think that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a direct reflection of this particular thing being a myth. You know?
Yeah, 100%. I think that that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So this article goes on to say, in our culture, there's a strong emphasis on happiness. So if your kids aren't happy most of the time or in certain situations, parents start to worry. Why? Why are you worrying if your kid's not happy all the time? First of all, they're moody little shits.
I mean, yeah, but I think like there are times where I'm like, why is he like Gray? Like, why is he in a bad mood? Like, he should be so like I'm like doing something fun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? Like, where's the energy, bro?
He's on full on anger mode.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, okay, are you all right? Should I be concerned?
Gray does the Hulk face.
Mm-hmm.
Eyebrows down and squinted and like
crossed his arms,
mean stare,
whips his head around.
Yeah, like any second you're expecting Hulk smash, and then he's just gonna punch you in the head.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know about in the head, but
that's what I'm always afraid of.
So I mean, I get it to like a certain, like, you know what I mean, certain extent,
right? But I guess like,
because I just don't understand like how you can be so young and not have any responsibilities and you're unhappy.
Okay.
Like,
I see
like
that.
Here I am going goo goo gaga goo goo gaga goo goo gaga.
Nothing. Not a thing.
Nothing. Not even a blink of an eye.
Who is this crazy lady?
Yeah, more like I'm not related. I don't know her.
Why does her face look like that?
Tell her to stop.
Why is she saying things that aren't even words?
No, but I do think like it's interesting where today's day and age, people define their kids' happiness by like monetary.
Yeah, like how much money they have or whatever.
Right, or like how many gifts they can buy them.
Yes.
How big of birthday parties they can throw for them.
100%.
How many times they can go to Disneyland in a year.
Yeah. How many vacations can we possibly fit into 1 year?
Or yeah, let's like let them choose their vacations.
Unbelievable.
Wild.
It's amazing. Like, true or false, in your opinion, for most fun things, they should be earned. Most, not all.
100%.
So if you're lacking in grades, not behaving at home, then you're technically not earning it.
For sure.
I tell Maddie and Cam, because obviously Gray's still little, that they really only have like 2 to 3 things that they really have to worry about. Number 1, school. That's your number 1 priority. Don't even come to me talking about sports, because if your school isn't there, like that's number 1. You should be hitting sports.
Yeah.
Or hitting school. Number 2, your family. Like, be a part of your family. Be an active part of your family. Respect your family. Respect your parents. Do what you're told to do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I think number 3 would be where I would put in their sports life. If you're signed up for sports, like, because you're hitting the first 2, then you need to be on your game and you need to be there. You need to be present. You need to be a team player.
But where in there is like being a kind human? Because I feel like that's like above sports.
I think that plays into all aspects of life. That's not just like a priority. That's just like a general like
a given is what you're saying.
100%.
Like, yeah.
Like school, you have to work for. Being an active part of your family, you have to work for. Like, you have to put forth an effort on that one. Being a kind human is not negotiable.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
All right.
What?
Myth number 2.
Why do you breathe like that?
I don't know. Here's the statement. Parents shouldn't tell their kids no.
Trash.
trash.
But this goes back to like number one,
Number one.
like the number
Oh,
one,
like the
you know?
happiness thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I also think like when I was reading through this, I kind of went on like a little Richard rant inside of my head, and this is why we have so many like entitled assholes running around the world right now.
100%. But it was interesting because in this article it mentions that essentially our parents were so strict that we're this generation that are raising the newest generation are overcompensating for that.
But yeah,
Which is it is interesting. It's
that's true.
You know what I
Because you're
mean?
like, I don't want to be like my parents.
right, which is so crazy because I was raised in a very strict household, and am I or am I not? That's still strict.
Yes.
Like, I'm not the opposite.
Right. No, I don't think you're. I think you're fair. I don't think you're strict. I think you're fair, and you set specific boundaries, and you make sure that those are followed.
Yeah.
Which is
But
not.
I'm all for telling kids no. Like, I don't have a problem with saying, "Are you kidding me?" Absolutely not.
Yeah, I agree because here's what I picture as a dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I am constantly living a life where nobody is telling me no, then I don't know how to respond to that. I
100%.
don't know that when somebody says no, it means no. You're not getting it, you're not doing it, you're not this, you're not that. So as I grow up and I start getting into situations where, hey, now there's a girl sitting next to me and she starts telling me no. Now I'm like, I don't know what that means because I've never been raised with, hey, no means no.
Yeah.
I know that's like an extreme of it, but really, like a man in today's society, in today's world, like even the smallest hint at a no needs to be read and understood.
For sure.
Because if you go anywhere past it, you're screwed. You know. So I just think that it's crazy that this is even a thing where parents think like, oh, I can't tell my kid no because it will hurt them.
Well, I think it also goes to like the parents that want to be the friends and not necessarily a parent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like some parents are afraid to say no because they want to be the cool buddy. And if I say no, then it's going to affect our relationship.
Yeah, and some people use it as like I think they use it as like hey, I'm
Like ammo.
kind of like you're saying, like I'm not the parent that I should be. So I'm not going to tell you no so that you forget about that and love me,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, like the Disneyland parent. I know that like you and I refer to sometimes too is just like
Yeah.
the fun one. No boundaries, no rules.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Go wherever you want.
Go wherever you want. Say whatever you want.
Yeah. And nothing because you're afraid to tell your kid no.
Which is so crazy to me. I just like I would love to hear from like someone who feels strongly about this, like on the opposite realm and thinks like, yeah, like why would I say no to my kid? Just like the thought process. Like what is that teaching them?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like in this article too, it kind of touches on like when you tell them no, right? They're then having to emotionally deal with being told that they can't do something that they really want. Even if it's just as simple as like, can I have ice cream right now? Like, no, it's 9 p.m. It's bedtime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like they're having like obviously they're gonna be upset. But you're teaching them like lifelong lessons that play into potentially their success of their career. Because like, could you imagine you're going up to your boss says no, and you're like, F you, I'm going to do it anyways? Like, what are you?
Yeah, I was thinking about that because this thing says like, it's believed that saying no to kids is too harsh and potentially damaging. How? As I grow up, the amount of times that I'm going to get told no, whether it be personal, professional, educational, is going to top probably more than I'm told yes, because that's just how things work.
Yeah. I will say, like, I read a lot of articles around gentle parenting, even though I wouldn't consider myself as a gentle parent per se. But I do see kind of the side of which imagine being a kid and being told what you can and cannot do every day for years upon years and not being able to have like some sort of say or a freedom aspect to it. And so I have read a lot of stuff where it's like you should give them options. Like if your answer is no, hey, mom, can I have ice cream right now? Well, honey, it's 9 p.m. You can either have an applesauce or a banana instead. Which one would you want? Phrase it in a way of like you're letting them know that it's no, but you're also providing options of what they can have. So that I agree with.
Yes, but I do think that they should hear and be comfortable with the word no. You should say, no, you can't have ice cream, but here's a couple of options of some other things you can have.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good one.
I think that's fair.
Are you ready for myth number 3?
Yeah. What is it again?
Myth number 3, the statement is, good parenting is about good strategies.
F that.
Really? Tell me. What do you mean?
Well, why are you saying you agree with that? Because like you can have a whole freaking plan of how you're going to parent and your kid's going to come out being the complete opposite of what you even envisioned.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like,
and how you parent everything.
Yeah.
So
I 100% agree with you there. However, when the kid is out, when the kid breaks free, rolls on out of your vajay.
Okay.
I think that when you start understanding the kid, you start understanding their personalities, the way they handle things, then it's okay to create a strategy on how to handle that particular kid. There are certain kids that, like, for example, my brother's kids are a lot different than my kids in the way that they respond to different things or whatever. And I'm not saying like it's vast, crazy differences or anything like that. But I wouldn't necessarily talk to them the way that I would talk to Madison and Cameron.
Right. But don't you think that they're not always going to be around people that are going to cater to their needs and how they need to be spoken to and things like that? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you need to also be able to teach them, like, the adaptability aspect where it's, like, not everyone is going to be able to talk to you how you want to be talked to all the time. And you're also going to have to be able to adjust to that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
Like, do you know, like, I'm just thinking more like grown work life type scenarios. Yes, that's great, I guess, inside your home. But as long as there's also areas where you're teaching them that, listen, I do it this way because I know you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
However, you have to be aware that the world does not revolve around you, and you're also going to have to adapt to different situations, all of that.
The world does not what?
Revolve?
Around.
You?
So the world revolves.
What's the word?
The world revolves.
What are you saying?
If you listen to our last podcast, there was a very specific trivia question.
Is that where that stems from?
Yes. And so just to give you guys some background, when that trivia question popped up, Emily was strongly convinced that the world is the center of our solar system.
Listen, I just want to...
the sun and the moon rotate around the earth.
Hell, I don't know.
So
I got bigger fish to fry than how the world spins around. Okay? I'm just trying to make it to work and out of work without killing nobody.
Well, nobody really cares because the world doesn't revolve around you. How about that?
I thought you were trying to tell me that I was saying the word wrong. I was like, is that not the right word? Can I phone a friend?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
God. That's savage.
Instead of a particular parenting strategy, what's more important, she said, is the parent's mindset, how they think, feel, and interact with the world.
I agree with that because I think later in there too, it talks about like engagement with the kids, and that part I agree with. When you are with the kids, it should be undivided.
Oh
Okay, y'all, it's kind of late for me. Okay, I'm half asleep right now. We're just gonna roll with it.
We have to do these podcasts when Gray's asleep, or else.
It's been a long week. I forgot what my train of thought was. Like undivided attention, like present in the moment type stuff, which I 100% agree.
Yeah, agreed.
I've seen firsthand how when kids don't get that, how they're more prone to like misbehave and act out just to try to get any sort of attention at all.
Yeah, I see Gray doing it all the time. Not, I shouldn't say all the time. He's not a bad kid. I'm gonna rephrase that. I see when he's not getting undivided attention in times where he should. He tries to make sure that he puts himself in a position where he's getting that attention. Like if we're playing with him and then you and I start having a conversation
Yeah,
in the
but
middle of it, he's not too fond of that.
I don't think it's just Gray though.
No,
I feel like it's all kids are like that.
I didn't say it was just Gray. I'm just saying Gray's the only one I know. I mean, he's the only kid in the house that's under 5 years old.
Do you think it's different for the girls?
I think that they are. I don't think it's different. I think that they do seek out attention, but I don't think it's as like in the moment as Gray's is, right? So like if we redirect our attention immediately, Gray is like he senses it and he'll like, do his thing. Whereas it might take Madison and Cameron a little bit longer to like, okay, cool. Like
yeah, but then I feel like it comes out from like the attitude aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's just different avenues.
In contrast, parents who expect the worst tend to caution their children and encourage worry and self-doubt. So it's all about like here's how I view the world and here's how I live my life, and that's kind of what you're pushing on your kids based off of your particular strategies, how you handle yourself.
I guess maybe I don't understand this one.
Well, this is still part of like the strategies one. It's essentially saying like, so the first part is we can predict how secure a child is going to be based on how secure the mother is before even having the baby. So essentially your strategy at attacking life or your level of stress or whatever it may be determines how, your child will react to different situations based off of how you are.
I don't really know if I agree with that though. Like I get it to a certain extent, but like when you think about even like pregnancy wise, like I was really stressed out during my pregnancy, but like he was stubborn as hell. Like you know what I mean? Like, and he wasn't really a stressed out baby.
Yeah.
Like he didn't sleep, but like he wasn't like,
Yeah. Agreed.
But I do understand like if like when he was a newborn, like if I was calm, like he was more prone to be calm too.
Yeah.
But I think that's more like an energy thing, not necessarily a mindset. But
Can be.
I could see like as they're growing up, they're obviously probably going to mimic
Right.
the views and
Right. The last two myths here are all about parents. Not like how parents interact with their kids, but parents themselves. So the fourth statement that is said to be a myth is good parents put their kids' needs first. One of the lines in here that I was like, oh, that makes a ton of sense about like why that's a myth. When you're in an airplane and they say, oh, your oxygen mask are up above, blah, blah, blah. The first thing they say is put yours on first.
Right.
And we've talked about this in the past, and we have some clips in podcast-wise that it's kind of like the unreleased footage, the never before seen footage that we have that you and I have actually talked about making time for yourself. And I think that this is part of it where if you're not making time for yourself to be mentally right, you're not going to be in a good headspace to, be the parent that your children need.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Putting your needs first in some occasions doesn't make you a bad parent.
Right. No, I mean, I agree. I just think that it's like a fine line though, too, because I don't know, I guess it's situational too, but sometimes, you just see like parents that just like go out every weekend and then it's just like, I personally could never do that.
Yeah, I couldn't do that either.
So it's like,
yeah, there's definitely differences between, people individually. There's no way I could go out every weekend.
Well, yeah, no, especially if you're working full time. And then it's like, when would you see your kid?
Right. I barely make it past like 9:00 anyway.
Oh, like out?
Like just in general, like being awake.
I mean, what time is it right now?
Yeah, it's 9:12.
I'm already like
dying.
My eyes hurt.
Yeah. So on the relationship side of things, the fifth one is your marriage will survive neglect while raising your kids. Do you think that the kids come before the marriage?
I'm gonna get canceled.
Why are you going to get canceled?
I don't know. I feel like that's a hard question
Why?
because it kind of goes back to what I was just saying. Like, you see parents go out every weekend and it's like great for you, but what about your kids?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I get the whole essence of like maybe like date night once a month, right? Or it's just you two, you're taking care of that relationship, but then you're ensuring that you're having that undivided attention with the kids too. And so I think there's like a fine line, and every relationship is going to be different. Some relationships need 2 date nights a month.
Yeah, what was that thing you sent me, the 222 thing?
Oh yeah, it was like, oh
Let's
shoot,
see if I
yeah.
can find it real quick. But yeah, essentially it was like
2 dates every 2 months, or no.
it's like a date night every 2 weeks. Oh, here it is. Every 2 weeks, go on a date night. Every 2 months, go away for a weekend together. Every 2 years, go away for a week together.
Yeah, that part. I'm like, what?
What?
A week?
A week?
I could not go a week without Gray.
My goodness.
I really couldn't.
Why?
I wouldn't want to. Why would anyone want to? Like, why would you want to?
Because you have to make time for yourself.
Yeah, a weekend, fine. But like
And
a week? Like, what
You're trying
are
to tell
you
me
doing?
that you can't sacrifice 1 week in out of 2 years time period. We're saying
I
every
could,
2
but what
years.
I'm saying is I wouldn't want to.
What are you afraid of?
Missing out on time, because what goes on in my head, I'm like, damn, that's a week off of work. Great, but then that's a week away from my kid, and then I'm going to come back from this vacation and I have to go right into work, and I'm not going to see my kid. So now it's going to be like 2 weeks of me not seeing my kid, and no, not doing it.
Bet you if Mark Wahlberg asked your ass to go away for a week, he'd be all about it.
I really wouldn't. I would tell him a weekend. Okay, you get a weekend,
You're
buddy.
full of it.
You get a weekend.
Yeah, right. He's like,
No,
let's go to Boston for a week and meet my family.
Boston.
And you're like, all right, where do I sign?
No, I really you would go away for a week?
Yeah, I've also been doing this parenting thing for 15 years.
Okay, then maybe that's my problem. I don't know. I just feel like, why?
Yeah.
Why do you need to?
You need to. I think that once you get a little further down the road, you're going to go like, I think you're going to say to yourself, oh shit, I should have went away for a week.
I mean, maybe.
You're going to look back and go,
he is only
man,
4.
I missed a week.
You know?
So think about that. You would have gone away for a week 2 years ago, and you'd be going away for a week this year based off of that equation. 2 years, every 2 years you go away for a week.
Yeah, no.
But I think what happens there is like, if you're going away with your significant other, then you're not neglecting your marriage for the sake of the kids. You're making time for your partner.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think that you can neglect your relationships for the kids.
The quote in here says, the early years of parenthood can easily drive partners apart from one another, and many couples do not survive this neglect. So in those like first few years of parenting,
I mean, you can use us for an example. How hard was that shit?
it was hard.
It was such a transitional period. It's like really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, and there was a few times where I was like, hey, let's remember for the one anniversary or whatever, I got the weekend away from, it was here in town for one night.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was a staycation.
I mean, the place and everything was nice. It was just like, it was hard being away from Gray, though. Because I think he was like newborn, though.
He was
He
like,
was
I
still
think he
like-
was like a year.
No, he wasn't. It was like 5 months. It was little.
And then we were sick that time. Remember, we were sick.
Okay, that was hell.
We both had the stomach flu, puking all over the place, and we didn't want Gray to get it, so he went and stayed with my grandparents for
A night.
a night, and that was like, he was a brand new.
Yeah, I was so worried.
Brand new. I mean, like 3
Well,
months old.
because that was when was that? October.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
born in June, and it was in
Oh, that was-
October.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad.
Crazy.
I was so worried. And I'm like, you know what? Like, honestly, knock on wood, but like, he's really been healthy. Like, he didn't get it that time. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, thankfully, we haven't really, besides COVID, that was real bad. But
Going back to this article real quick before we drop the mics, the other part of it says, since our children learn how to have close relationships by watching us do it, one of the most important things we can do for our children is to nurture our connection with our partners.
Yeah, which I could honestly, I didn't have that growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So to me, that wasn't like a priority for me because I'm like, oh, I turned out fine. I didn't
Right.
have that. It's fine. But even like hearing Gray, like even today when he was like, hug dad,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm like, aw. And then he comes over and like joins the hug.
Yeah.
I'm like, aw.
But I think that demonstrates like we have shown him that that's normal.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like he expects to see it, and when he doesn't see it, he's like, "You
Go
forgot
do
to
it."
hug dad."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's a good sign that he's picking up on that stuff. But I think even us over the last however long, like we've been looking at new ways on how to demonstrate what a relationship looks like. The other night we had a disagreement, and it was like if you would have taken that same disagreement 2-3 years ago, it would have been like an all-nighter type thing.
An all-nighter. Yeah. Yeah.
Should I sleep on the couch type night? It was seriously over in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We said what we had to say. We took accountability. We devised some sort of plan somewhere in there, if that's what you even want to call it. And we moved on. Before you know it, she's asking me what's for dinner.
Okay.
That's how you know everything's okay.
Is that how?
There's been a couple times where you've been upset with me and I've made dinner and you don't eat what I make you.
Yeah.
But I still make you food.
I don't know what that is for me, but I'm like, don't take care of me. You don't deserve to take care of me.
I don't know what that is either, because I don't give a shit
starve. I'll make my
look,
own dinner.
if I'm super angry at you and you're like, hey, by the way, I got pizza. Do you want some? Absolutely, I want pizza.
Yeah, I'm complete opposite.
Let me get my 2 slices and then get the hell away from me.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I don't need you to spend money on me. I'm an independent woman and I can buy myself flowers.
Oh my gosh.
Can
you hold your own hand too?
I can hold my own hand.
What a weird line to put in a song.
It's true though.
I can hold my own hand, so you're just sitting there on the couch with your hands clasped together.
You don't do that?
Watching Crazy Stupid Love. Like, awesome.
Yeah. Sounds like a great time.
Staring at the flowers that you bought for yourself. Loser.
What? I bought myself flowers.
You bought flowers for the damn Easter dinner brunch.
So?
And you bought flowers for your mommy and me minis. Emily's a photographer, by the way.
We've talked about this.
She's great.
I don't know about great, but
EmilyAnnPhotography.az on Instagram.
Dang, I already know that handle by
plugging it
by what am I trying to
by
say?
heart.
By heart. Holy shit! I'm
Get
tired.
the bed ready.
Get
the bed ready.
I am just like not there today. I forget what I said at work, but it was something stupid. Like it silenced the room.
Oh.
And they were all just like, I was like, wait, that didn't make sense. Sorry. Disregard.
Yeah. Those are the worst ones. You think you got something in the chamber, and you fire that gun, and before you know it, you realize it's a dud. The whole room's looking at you like,
I can't even remember what it was.
Are you from this country?
Seriously.
What's wrong with you?
And I'm like, this is why I don't talk.
Where were you born?
Are you qualified for this position?
Did we adopt you?
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Savage. Well, okay, so I guess that last point, you're saying you disagree with that? Or that you, I
agree that it's a myth. You have to make time for your relationship.
Yeah, okay.
You have to, and you have to find ways to show the kids what love looks like.
Yeah, but what did you ask me to start that off, though? And I was like, oh, that's kind of hard. Because what did you ask me?
I asked you if you wanted pizza.
No.
Oh.
What was it?
I don't remember now.
Dang it.
Rewind the tape.
Because now it's like after talking about all of those situations, I feel like my answer is slightly different. And I just can't remember the scenario that you gave me. But, oh well.
Would you take a week off?
No.
Oh, that's not the question.
Are you talking about from work or like just to like go on vacation?
To go on vacation with me?
I would do like a family vacation for a week.
No, just me.
I don't know if I could do that.
It's because you can't be with me for a week straight?
You know? Like.
Is that what you're saying to me right now?
The knives.
That's what you're saying?
I mean.
Is it going to be a Johnny Depp, Amber Heard type situation?
What, I'm going to shit on your bed?
What?
That's.
She took a doogie on his bed?
Are you fucking new here and said it was the dog?
She I don't remember this part.
What?
You know, I watched that trial religiously.
How did you miss that then? Because that's the one part I cannot get over, the fact that she shit on his bed.
She dropped Deuce on the pillows
And blamed it on the dog. But he was saying that it was like
what
a
kind
human
of damn
shit.
dog? Great Dane?
I don't know.
Humans have some big poo.
That's what he was saying. Like, I knew it wasn't the damn dog.
She's like, drop the kids off in the bed. Hope you got
I can't believe you don't
seatbelts.
remember this.
I don't. I mean, that entire thing was insanity. You want to talk about a toxic relationship all the way around.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that was...
I got stung by a bee.
What?
You don't remember that one?
What?
She was talking about how she was like taking her dog to the vet or something, and either she got stung by a bee or the dog got stung by a bee. But the face she made after she said it.
Oh, it was her. Yeah, I do remember. It was like a
Oh,
whole...
I stepped on a bee. Or
I stepped... Was it stepped?
I don't know. And then she like made this like grimacing face.
Yeah, I do remember that now. It's all coming back. That was wild.
Wild times.
Damn.
Wild times. All right. Well, this was good. This was good. I liked this conversation. I like debunking things that people think is the way to go.
Yeah, you know, there's a whole nother one about like pregnancy too.
Myths about pregnancy.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Like you got to read these baby books that people have just had since the beginning of time. And,
which,
you know
what?
God forbid we didn't have any pregnancy books.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, boy.
Do you not find it odd? I mean, you know how I am, right? I'm very like planner-esque.
Yeah.
And I always like to be prepared. How anti-prepared was I during pregnancy? I didn't read one freaking book. I did not research a damn thing.
No, you didn't. Looking back, you did not.
Nothing.
But you bought the most ridiculous stuff. And I'm like,
what do you mean?
Why are you buying that?
Like what?
Like the Jesus bassinet thing or the Moses, what do you call it? Not
yeah.
Jesus, Moses.
The Moses basket. Yeah. I mean, that was beautiful. I mean, hella expensive, but that was beautiful. But Gray hated it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a waste of hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds.
It was so pretty though.
The best thing you bought was that pillow, the
Snuggle Me.
The Snuggle Me pillow.
Yeah, actually that was a gift too. Yeah. What else I think there was a couple other things I was a little bougie on, but that Snuggle Me, he loved that shit.
Yeah.
That was a lifesaver.
Going back, if you had to go back, how fast would you have kicked the binky out of his mouth?
I mean, I don't know. I just remember that was brutal. He would just kick it out and then he'd cry that he kicked it out of his mouth. So then he got to go, oh my God.
You're just standing over him going, you did this to yourself.
Like, why are you mad, bro?
Yeah, you did it.
You did it.
Reach over there and put that shit back in your mouth.
Well, but he was all swaddled. So he's like, and then he's like fishing for it.
Like
and I'm like, why would you spit it out? What sense does this make? You know what I would have like invested in though is like I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's like Halo or something, but it's like a bassinet attached to the bed where it like swings like open and close. So you don't have to like physically get up during the night. Because how many times he would do that with the binky.
Yeah.
And wake up like, oh my God. Like you just imagine just being able to reach over and go, boop. Okay.
Yeah. Because he hated the bassinet, he got put in a crib pretty quick. And so he had to
it was like, yeah. I think, yeah, he only slept in that thing for like maybe the first week.
Yeah.
And then he was in the crib.
Yeah. So we had to like keep getting up and down, or Em had to keep getting up and down.
Yeah, that was crazy. But no, I mean, like, isn't that crazy to think that I'm such a planner? And when I found out I went with the flow for the first time in my life.
There's just so many things now where, ladies, if you are expecting a kid or you're planning to have your first kid, I'm going to be the bearer of bad news right here at the end of this podcast. You are not the first person to ever be pregnant.
What do you mean?
There's women out there that are like, oh my God, my baby, this and that. Like, yeah, this is called pregnancy.
Well,
you
like
and a billion other women have been pregnant.
Are you talking about the ones that are complaining like, oh, I can't bend over even though I'm 8 weeks?
Oh my God, yes.
Or are you talking about the ones, you know what kills me though? is I worked all the way up.
You did.
39 weeks.
Yep.
Okay. Big old belly in a warehouse environment, up and down those damn carousel stairs.
Yep.
And I had people that would report into me, and whenever they complain about their fucking and I was sick, mind you, throwing up the entire time. So I'd be at work, have to go run to the restroom, throw up, go back out onto the floor and manage people. And then I'd have to manage some that were pregnant and then complained about it.
Yeah.
And I just look at them like, girl.
Yeah. You have no idea.
If I could do it, you can do it.
Yeah. You need to suck it up.
Right?
Yep.
And I get it, like, not obviously talking about the ones that have like additional health issues or anything like that. I just mean, you know,
Yeah, I hear you. I worked up until you were 39 weeks too.
Oh, yeah? Is that really rough for you?
It was hard. It was
God,
rough.
Tell me about it.
Like, I didn't know what to do with my hands at some points.
Yeah.
Couldn't, see my feet to tie my shoes.
Yeah.
Then I realized I just had a big lunch. The weirdest thing.
What was really weird is near the end when you can't, like, when I couldn't shave my legs. Like, I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
No, like,
Yeah, I know.
Can't see nothing.
When we would be in bed and I would, like, get too close and my legs would end up just scratched up from, ankle to knee, and I'm like, oh, guess she
but
didn't
just in one spot.
yeah, guess
like
she didn't shave her legs this time. Like, I must have to help her.
I think he only did it for me once, right?
I don't remember.
I'm like, I can't see anything.
Oh man,
Fun times.
Myths about parenting and putting pregnant people in their place. Suck it up.
Stop.
I mean, you're just pushing a baby out of a 10-centimeter hole. Who cares?
Stop. Not only that, but you're making a baby.
Yeah, I guess.
Ew. Okay. I don't
Who
like
put that bun in that oven though?
Okay.
We did all the pre-work.
It doesn't take much work to open the oven and put it in. Okay.
All right. On that note, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. We love you. Peace out.